We have to bounce back. Welcome back, guys, to the Hearts Football Manager 2022 series. We can no longer live off the success of Season 1. That is done and dusted. We're now into Season 2. We've picked up 0 wins so far in the Cinch Premiership. We need to change that. We need to change it right now. We're travelling to St Johnstone, McDermott Park, where we need to pick up 3 points. We've yet to score in our opening 2 games. A 0-0 draw at Tannadice against Dundee United, followed up by a 2-0 defeat at Tynecastle by our rivals, Hibernian. That was a tough one to take, guys, and we need to start improving. We need to start showing that we are capable of repeating what we did last season, and that it wasn't a fluke. We want to be up there at the top. I want to challenge Rangers and Celtic just like we did last season. If not, I want to be even closer to them this time around, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case after this start. It's not all over, it's not ruined yet. We can still salvage this season, of course. It's still early days, but we need to start playing better, and we need to get a win on the board as soon as possible. Let's hope we can do that then against St Johnstone. We do have a slight injury to Suter, who is not going to be available for this game, so Liam Balogun will come in, and he will make his first competitive debut for Hearts, so we're going to slot him in there. He doesn't really play alongside Halkett and Moore, so you will need to try and gain a connection with those two, but I mean, it is what it is. Suter not available for this game. Kind of sucks, but we'll just have to deal with it. And yeah, that should do us, and I think we'll just go with the same team. Actually, I don't think we're going to go with Chapman. Did we start with... How did Chapman play? Chapman's playing not bad. Apparently, Nathan Holland's playing alright as well, but I think we might just stick with the same team here that we've got, or do we try and change it a little bit? Not too sure, to be fair. I don't think Moore is 100% either, because he was... I think we might take Moore out of this game because he was struggling as well. He did have an injury, so I think we're going to bring in Mikey Devlin and bring in Balogun. Well, if we switch those two around, it doesn't really seem to do much. I guess we'll just play Balogun there then as a ball-playing defender. I think we'll keep it as it is. Maybe Dominic Ball coming in, or would we leave Benny in there? Benny seems to be doing a good job in there. I think we'll give Ben Woodburn a chance. We're going to give Ben Woodburn the benefit of the doubt. He's yet to really do anything for us, but hopefully he can change that. And we'll play him as a inside forward on attack, and that's what we've got Chapman playing as well. So we've got both Chapman and Woodburn playing in those roles. We'll up the mentality to positive, and we really do have to go out here and get a result. I think we might even play Liam Boyce here. I'm going to go with Liam Boyce up front for this one, and we'll play him. We'll just play him as a deep line forward. So Liam Boyce does appear to be dipping a wee bit. Balogun, Devlin and Boyce might be lacking match sharpness. I totally understand that. Making 4 changes to the game. I'm hoping these changes don't come back and bite us. But I feel like the defensive changes were necessary. And you know what? Yeah, we'll just give Boyce a chance up front because we haven't scored. So Laurentiis had 2 games up front so far. Hasn't scored in any of them. We'll give Boyce a chance. I expect to see a much better performance for you guys today. Of course, yes, we need to improve. That Hibs game was absolutely terrible. We do not want that to repeat. And here we go then, guys. Here we are walking out at McDermott Park. I got Park. I think I meant Park, but here, we know what I meant. Let's see how we got on then. We will be going from right to left as we look to bounce back with a win here today. Boyce plays it back to Chapman. Good play here. Chapman early on finds Michael Smith, the Rolls Royce back post. Ben Woodburn. It's headed away, taken away from wee Ben. And St Johnstone will clear their danger. Or they won't be clear. They'll pass a bit at the back. St Johnstone then trying to play some nice football. Witherspoon out to Coulson. Coulson back into Thomas. McDermott Park here looking pretty empty. A lot of empty seats at the moment. Sean Rooney. Miller, what a strike that was for Miller, just whistles over the top of the crossbar. Almost had my heart in my mouth there. But as you can see then, with 3 games played, both Celtic and Rangers would be top. Well, Celtics just went top. They've scored against Inverness. We had David Turnbull penalty in the 4th minute. So Celtic currently sitting top then of the Cinch Premier League table Ball trying to play through the Kane, but Michael Devlin was there. He intercepted that, took care of the danger, and now it's Woodburn leading the attack for Hearts. Woodburn, it's a shite pass, man, Woodburn. I cannot believe how highly he's rated in terms of the transfer market. The guy's worth about 8 million, yet he does not play like an £8 million player, and it's Miller. That was almost an £8 million move there for St Johnstone, but they done the hard part. And when it came to the easy bit, just sticking the ball in the net, they blasted it over the bar. Hayden Coulson is injured. I think he's going to have to come off for St Johnstone. I must be Hibs in the brain. I must be Hibs obsessed here. Ball whipped in. It's Miller again. Oh, it's another good save for Craig Gordon, but this time I think Miller should definitely do better there. Michael Miller will be ruining that opportunity. He's had 2 great opportunities to put his team ahead, and he hasn't done it so far. And at the moment, we need to say something. I think we need to start a wee shout here. Because at the moment, this is shite. We need to berate the team. They're not playing well in this opening 18 minutes. So hopefully they can respond well. And we can see a bit of an improvement here. At least before half time. If we do draw this match, which is the last thing I'm thinking about right now. But if we did happen to draw it, we would move up to 9th. But yeah, we've got much bigger fish to fry than that. I'm only thinking about all 3 points here. It's going to be Sander Clark to launch this one up into the Hearts half of the field. It's headed away, but Thomas will collect it back up towards Kane, but Halkett is there to win the ball. And then it's just it's long ball city here. I don't know why we're playing long ball. Out to Miller again. It's Miller. He finds Sean Rooney. Rooney back to Allen. It's a good challenge for Woodburn. Thomas now is first to it. Alessi. Nice wee bit of skill, trickery there. It's Wotherspoon. It's a great challenge. It's Kane. And it's Chris fucking Kane. I don't believe it. St Johnstone take the lead. It was a great challenge for Halkett. But the ball still found its way through to Kane. And St Johnstone here have the lead. Chris Kane fires them ahead in the 29th minute. Rangers are winning thanks to a 29th minute McPake goal. And man, we desperately need to respond here. 33 minutes into this game, and it's been a really poor showing so far. Kingsley whips the ball in. Balogun with the header. It's off the bar. The referees gave a free kick. Halkett, I think, was offside. And we need to demand more. Or encourage the team or do something, because at the moment, this is not looking too good. Let's see if we can go. Can we go into the instructions? We're just going to up the tempo, get a bit more direct straight away here rather than waste any time. It's Allen. Rangers now 2-0 up thanks to Fashion Sakala. They have a 2-0 lead against Ross County at Ibrox. St Johnstone would love a 2-0 lead here, but it would be an absolute nightmare scenario for us if we fall 2-0 behind St Johnstone. Witherspoon is pass intercepted by Michael Smith. Bannon out to Devlin. Can we launch a counter? It's Woodburn. Woodburn going on his own. He hasn't got much support, but he finds Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley now. Stephen Kingsley turns back. Oh, Kingsley just passes it right to Miller. And now St Johnstone will surely just get rid of it. Sander Clark eventually Route 1 stuff. And it is Mikey Devlin there who brings it down. Looking to start another Hearts attack. Devlin to Chapman for the boys. Boys through to Ben Woodburn. Oh, it's a great goal. It's a great goal. That's what we need. Ben Woodburn getting a goal. Our first goal in the league campaign. It was a great move. Boys with the assist through to Ben Woodburn. And that's the kind of stuff we expect from Ben Woodburn. Creative runs into the box, putting the defence under pressure and banging in goals. That is what we need from the £8 million man that we signed for Liverpool. And hopefully that goal will be the first of many. We desperately needed it just before half-time to get us back in this game. We've got it, and now hopefully we can change things up here going into the second half. And I am going to change things up because I'm not happy with how things are going at the moment. And we are going to go... What are we going to go here? I think we're going to go to 4 at the back. I am going to change things up a bit. Let me see here. Who can come off? Mikey Devlin's playing alright, but I think we're going to take him off. Who can we play? We'll bring in Dominic Ball. He can play this defensive midfield position. He can just roam that. Cameron Devlin, can we play him for the forward, or how will he react to that? Not very well. He's having a good game though, so I don't really want to disrupt that too much. You know what, we'll just sit him back in here. And for now, I think we'll go with that. Just try and we'll dominate the midfield, hopefully. more. We'll play him as a... At the moment, we're going to play him as a... What are we going to play him as? That's the question, guys. We'll play him as a Carello. I don't know if that's going to help, but we'll try. Kingsley, we're just going to get to go on attack, and Michael Smith as well. We're going to get to go on attack. And we've got, hopefully, ball-winning midfielder. If we have ball-winning midfielder, can we not have him in box-to-box? He doesn't really play box-to-box that well. We'll just put him on box-to-box anyway. That's it. That is what I think is going to get us a result here, hopefully, in the second half. Dominic Ball coming on, Michael Devlin going off. I mean, Devlin might feel like he's a wee bit hard done by there, but I just want to change things up, because the first half wasn't great. I'm hoping if we can put an extra man in the midfield, we can try and dominate a wee bit more, but this is a great opportunity. Stephen Kingsley, free kick, outside on the edge of the box. You know how these can go, and that's how it goes. It's right into the back of the net. Stephen Kingsley was first goal of the season. Never doubt that man. Never doubt that man when there's a free kick. That's exactly what we needed. What a response just after half time. We've now taken the lead. We're 2-1 up here, and it might just be all about holding on. Brilliant stuff, getting ourselves back into the game, and it's mad to think that we were 5 minutes away from going into the break, 1-0 down, but now 2 minutes after the break, we find ourselves 2-1 up. Jamie Walker is now coming on, the former Hearts man who started on the bench is on, and that would be an absolute disaster if he comes on and scores. I honestly hope he doesn't, but we'll need to see. Passing directness, should we really be that short? I don't know, we'll up the tempo a wee bit. We're still trying to work the ball into the box. We'll tell the team to... I think we're going to... Oh my God, Sean Rooney. Sean Rooney's just banged in a header. And there's me about to make a change. And that change will not be getting made now. Let's go a bit more direct. See if we can get these guys up a bit. Play them fairly wider. Alright, let me see here. This could be substitution time. Let's have it. Let's encourage the team. Or let's demand more, actually. And then we'll make it potentially looking at making it a sub. Boyce is playing no bad, but we are going to bring on Fernando Llorente. I feel like he can come on, and he offers the best chances winning this game. It's 2-2 at the moment. Celtic have got a second. It's Giamakis. They've doubled their lead against the new boys, Inverness Cali Thistle, who are sitting bottom of the table. They did come up this season, but might be going straight back down by the looks of things. We've got 14 minutes to go. We're going to move into attacking. And I think I'm going to change things here. Let's see. Let's see. Can we put... Who can we put here? Let me see. Who can we put up front? We're gonna go for it. We're gonna stick 2 men up front. We'll put... I don't want to take Dominic Ball off. We just brought him on. We'll let him play in Benny's role, and he can play as a ball-winning midfielder on defend. And then we'll take off Benny, and we'll bring on Nathan Holland, or do we bring on Josh Ginnelly? I think we're going to bring on Josh Ginnelly. I think there's just slightly more chance I'm going to go. Or what about Nathan Holland? I don't know. What can we play him as? We'll play him as a advance forward, false 9. Yeah, we'll give Nathan Holland a chance. Screw it. He seems focused. Whereas, yeah, he seems focused. So we'll give him 10 minutes and we'll see if that does anything. But I really, really want to try and find a winner here. This ball's thrown in. Woodburn will collect this, and Hearts could launch a counter. It's Nathan Holland, the substitute, and he's going. He's attacking Ambrose here. Now he's going out wide. He can't really score from out here, but he could maybe find someone in the box. It's Kingsley. Back to Nathan Holland. That's great play. It's into Chapman, and the two new signings combine. It's Holland into Chapman. What a goal. But it won't count. Why? The assistant's got his flag up. What the fuck? Why is the assistant screwing us like this? It didn't look offside to me. Oh man, we need to do something, Ambrose. I can't believe that. I thought we'd won the game there. Kingsley intercepts that attempted pass. Nathan Holland. Back to Devlin. We're going to go very attacking here. It's balls it to Chapman. It's Chapman. Oh, Chapman strikes it well over the bar. Ah, man, Chapman. Rangers now 4-0 up. 2 goals in the last 90 minutes. That will secure them the win. Celtic go 3-0 up thanks to a Timothy Way goal. Kane heads it down to Thomas. Thomas through to Jimmy. Not Jimmy Walker. Oh, Craig Gordon. Whew, Craig Gordon makes a save. And I thought it was going to be the former Jambo, Jimmy Walker, that put that one beyond the keeper. Thank fucking God. That did not lead to a goal there. But it's Walker to Rooney. St Johnstone could still win this. It's taken deflection. Gordon comes out, collects it with both hands. Gallagher's the ball comfortably. And is there one last chance here for us to win this game, please? Let's do this. Get everybody forward. A minute to go. Just one solitary minute. There's a corner. There's a chance. There's Woodburn whips it in. It's Llorente! Saved by the keeper. Thought that was it. Honestly, thought that was it. Llorente heads it towards goal. Sander Clark, though, was equal to it. Saves it in the last second of the game. And we are only going to pick up a point here, guys, at McDiarmid Park. Not really good enough. Kingsley walks away with the man of the match performance with a 7.7. It wasn't the worst performance. We didn't start well, but we did pick up after that. But I don't know, just could not get the win there. And again, it's the same familiar story. It's disappointing that we didn't win, considering we created so many chances. So, I talk about us having a good defensive record. It doesn't look like it's that good, because in the last 2 games we've conceded 4 goals, and that is big concerns for me. It is a draw that sees us move up to 9th place, but 9th place is not where we expected to be. Balogun made his debut. It wasn't the greatest debut, if I'm being completely honest. I've been unable to complete. I don't know why we're getting a Aloha scouting report, but it is what it is. Apparently this guy would be a quality signing. No idea who he is. He's unhappy though. He wants to leave Peterborough. I wonder if he could be the answer to our prayers. We need someone up front. Maybe it could be this guy. Alright guys, here we go then. Up next is the Premier Sports Cup match against Raith Rovers, and I am bringing in some of the young boys. We're going to give debuts to Leo Watson, Ryan Schiavone, and Aaron Darge as well. We've also got Charleston King on the bench as a future prospect. I just feel like something has to change. I think we need a wee bit of a boost here, and I think if we can get through Raith Rovers with some young lads in the team, then that would give us a really good kickstart, hopefully, and just, hopefully just get a spark or something going. We've got Ross Stewart coming in for Gordon, got Jamie Brandon coming in, Halkett, Balogun remain, Dominic Ball will captain the team for this game, even though I think I probably should have gave it to Halkett, but we'll give it to Ball. Devlin, and we're going to play with Woodburn up front. We'll see how he gets on in that role, so who knows, maybe if Woodburn has a good game today, then he can... maybe he can start up front. That can be his new position. But yeah, we're just making a few changes here. Like I said, it is against Raith Rovers. I do expect this to come through this with a win. But Raith Rovers are a solid team. There's a few former Jambos in this team, including Christoph Berrer and Jamie McDonald. So yeah, there's a few familiar faces in here. Hopefully they don't have good games and we can go on and get the win. So let's see how we go here in this Premier Sports Cup match. We've had the first shot of the game, which is always good. It was on target. Let's see then. Who had it? I don't know. Not too sure who had it. At the moment, Jamie McDonald playing a 6.8. I like Jamie McDonald when he's at Hearts. I thought he was a solid keeper. Certainly would accept him back. I think he'd be good as a number 2 behind Craig Gordon. But nah, he decided to leave. He's playing for Raith Rovers. Good for him. I hope he has success. Just hope it isn't today. Hope it's not at the expense of us. Corner kick then for Hearts. Brandon whips it in. I think Balogun's went down and we've been given a penalty. Looks like Spencer pushed him from behind. And who's taking it? I think will be Woodburn. It's going to be, Ben Woodburn with a chance to put his 1-0 up. Goes to the keeper's right. The keeper guesses the right way. But it's not enough to keep out the penalty. And Ben Woodburn then puts us in front. You can see the small section of away fans behind the goal there celebrating. Even you can see the car park in the background as well. Taxi for Raith Rovers, I think. And it's Hearts that lead 1-0 in this Premier Sports Cup match. As we've played 25 minutes, we've had 5 shots, 3 on target. Raith Rovers yet to register anything in terms of an attack, and we are dominating the possession. Passes completed so far have been good as well, 92%. So far so good. We may be looking at our first competitive win of the season. I was hoping it wouldn't take till the 4th game for us to get that, but we've had to wait longer than we would have liked. But at the moment, it looks like it's coming in this game. We are drizzling here in Raith. The rain's coming down. Raith have just got their first shot. They've just got their second shot, so maybe Raith have begun to woke up here. Maybe they're going to come into this game now, but it looks like we will get to half-time with the lead. 1 minute added on time, and the referee blows there for half-time. So Halkett looks like he's used to playing a more direct game than Ask today. Maybe we should go slightly more direct, but we're doing a good job. We're controlling possession. I'm happy with how we're playing, guys. Let's keep this going in the second half. I don't think we need to go more direct. We've already got a 1-0 lead. I think we can just keep playing the way we're playing, and we should be alright, in my honest opinion. I don't really feel the need for us to go and, push too many men forward. Instructions, I mean, we can maybe up the tempo a wee bit and go a bit more direct, but nothing major. It's humility with the throw in. Archibald back to Spencer, who gave away the penalty. Raith looking to try and find a way back into this game. Archibald, humility, back to Matthews, and they've been forced back here, struggling to create anything. But it looks like they could maybe break through the defence this time. Spencer with a ball into Ross. And Ethan Ross has scored. I think he might be on loan from Aberdeen. Stewart looks frustrated at letting one in the near post. Not as frustrated as I am. And Raith Rovers find a way back into this game after we took the lead with a Woodburn penalty. Alright, mentality. We're going to go more direct now, that is for sure. And I think we need to demand more for the team. This is not what I was expecting against Raith Rovers. I was kind of hoping we could win this one relatively comfortable, but at the moment that isn't really happening. 25 minutes for time. Let's make a sub. Ben Woodburn seems fired up, so we ain't going to take him off. At least not yet. Charleston King, do we bring him on? Ryan Schiavoni's not really doing much. I think we'll play Charleston King out on the right. We'll bring off one young kid for another. In terms of Jamie Brandon, not really happy with the feedback, but I don't really have... We're going to put Jamie Brandon on attack here, let him get forward. We'll also put Josh Ginnelly on attack. What we might do is I'm going to switch Josh Ginnelly out with Woodburn, and we will put... we'll put Liam Boyce up front. We'll bring Boyce on. I think Boyce is capable of getting a goal. He's also a pretty decent penalty kick taker, so if it does go to penalties, then I think we do want Liam Boyce on this pitch. Cameron Devlin looks like he needs to come off. It's Watson though. Watson whips a ball in, and it's Boyce! I just spoke about Boyce. We bring on Boyce. Boyce will save the day, and Boyce has saved it with a goal. Hit it goal. The assist for Leo Watson, fantastic for the young man to get an assist on his Hearts debut. Lovely stuff. You love to see it. And that could be a goal that gives us a crucial win here in the Cup. We want to go far in the Cup, guys. We won the Scottish Cup last season. We want to retain that, and we want to do better in the Premier Sports Cup this season around. So I'm hoping that this will see us through against Ross County, but there's still 11 minutes to go. It's Dick, throws it to Berra. Matthews in towards Spencer. Spencer now back to Matthews. Matthews. There's just not a lot going for Raith Rovers. In terms of up front, there's not much space for them. And that's what I like to see. Hopefully our defence can frustrate them. Jordan is intercepted his pass by Ball. It's Woodburn. It's Ben Woodburn. Has to go back to Watson. Watson with another opportunity. It's Watson. Almost getting 2 assists, but not to be on that occasion. 10 minutes for time. It's shit balls through the Fawn. And he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar. Ross Stewart goes down. Fawn puts it over the top of him. But the crossbar makes a save, and it saves Stewart's blushes. And I think we're going to make a sub then. I think we'll bring on Mikey Devlin. Aaron Darge is having a good game. Who do we take off? Who's not having a good game? apparently. Everyone's actually doing alright here. We'll bring on Chapman. I think we'll take off Woodburn. Woodburn's had a solid game. We'll give Chapman an opportunity here. 7 minutes for time. Get him off the bench, get him changed, get him warmed up, and hopefully we can find a third goal to put this game to bed. Do not want to leave it open for Raith Rovers snatching a second goal and dragging this to a penalty shootout. That is not what we want, but that's what we might get. As Ross throws it to Matthews. Fawn in towards Spencer, but nah, Spencer with the opportunity to go forward, chooses to go back. Now ball played over the top, it's Watson. Oh, Watson chests it back to Stewart. Almost an own goal there. Hearts in my mouth. McDonald launches it up. Raith Rovers going for it. Halkett heads it away. He finds Chapman, who finds Boyce. It's Devlin through Chapman. It's a great bit of play for Hearts. Now Chapman rushing in, and it's a decent attempt. I mean, I can see what he's going for, but really I think he had time to take it closer towards the goal and probably would have left himself a much easier finish. But now he decided to go for a spectacular effort. It won't really matter though. We've won the game by 2-1. It wasn't the most convincing win, but I'm happy that we've got the win. It was an away game. It was a banana peel, but thankfully we haven't slept on it and we get ourselves into the next round with a 2-1 win against Championship side Raith Rovers. So, yeah, happy enough with the result. And it gets us into the next round, guys. So that's as much as you can really say. Balogun there getting man of the match, which is good to see. Proves that maybe he was a good signing. I think maybe some people weren't really happy with the fact that I bought him for Rangers and we were giving him $5,000 a week, but it looks like it could have paid off there. So I am happy with that. And up next, we have the Premier Sports Cup quarter-final draw made today. So let's get stuck into this. Let's see who we get. I'm hoping for a home tie. First out the hat is St Mirren Hibernian. They're getting Dundee United. Up next is Rangers or Motherwell. They get Inverness or Dundee. We've got the next tie. We're at home. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be against Celtic, though. And last but not least, it's Kilmarnock getting Scottish Championship side Dunfermline. So 3 Championship sides still in the draw and 9 Premier League sides still in the draw, but it looks like we will get Celtic. Perhaps it'll be St Johnstone. I mean, who knows? Could go either way, but it looks like it's setting up a Hearts versus Celtic clash at Tynecastle in that Premier Sports Cup quarter final. So that's good day, guys, for this episode. Next time out, we'll have some massive games ahead. We've got both Europa League and Premiership action against Celtic up. So we've got Brondby and Celtic, both games away from home. And with a struggling start to the season, we really need to put in good performances here. This is massive, I think, this one here. So we're taking on Brondby. All the teams we could have got, I feel like we were a bit hard done by Brondby, one of the tougher teams here. But it is what it is. We've already got them. We'll have to just try our best. It's the playoff stage though, so win and we're in. But I think if we lose, then I think that we drop into Europa League 2 regardless. So we should be in some form of European football. But obviously we'd rather beat Brondby and we'd rather be in the higher level, which brings more money. So yeah, obviously you want to be in Europa League over Europa League 2. But regardless, either way, we are going to get some form of action. That's it though, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Still a slow start to the season. I'm hoping though that we can turn that around. Hopefully get a full strength team back for the next match against Brondby. Get John Suter back in there. Get Taylor Moore back in there. Get Lorente back in there. Woodburn. Hopefully get everybody firing on all cylinders. And we'll see if we can change it around, guys, and have a bit more success in the next episode. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.